Well, what's going on? Chiefs Kingdom, man. Winning streak now over. That's right, disappointing loss today, losing 27-24 to the Cincinnati Bengals in a rematch of last year's AFC title game. And yeah, and Joe Burrow now 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes, which is pretty amazing. Uh, and yeah, so I just have to give credit to the Bengals. They're now one of the hottest teams in the league and are feeling going to be a team that not many people want to face in the playoffs. Obviously the Chiefs. I don't think anyone wants to face the Chiefs either, but same with the Bengals. Made that run to the Super Bowl last year. So, anyway, they would get off to a fast start, scoring on their opening series. Joe Burrow, a 4-yard rushing touchdown to give the Bengals a early 7-0 lead. And then we would score a field goal on our opening series. 26-yarder by Harrison Butker. And then Cincinnati would answer on their next series. Joe Burrow would throw 12 yards to T. Higgins. And the extra point would be good. However, there was a taunting penalty on Jamar Chase. Yes, Jamar Chase back for the Bengals. His first game since week 7, missing games with a hip injury. Yeah, hip injury. And yeah, so he was all good to go for this one. He had 7 catches for 97 yards. And then we would get our first touchdown of the game late in the second quarter. Mahomes would throw to Jerick McKinnon from 2 yards to make it a 14-10 game. And we will get the ball to start the second half. And Holmes would throw on 3rd and 7 to Valdez Scantling to the Bengals 32, 42-yard gain. And then Isaiah Pacheco an 8-yard run to give us a 17-14 lead. And Pacheco, he has had a solid season and really has gotten a lot of playing time now with the struggles and injuries to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We also, don't think I mentioned this, we signed former Broncos running back Melvin Gordon, and he's on the practice squad, I believe. And yeah. So anyway, the Bengals were then tied up at 17, a 36-yard field goal by Evan McPherson. And then we would respond and retake the lead 24-17. Mahomes a 3-yard run. And then heading into the fourth quarter, Bengals would make it 24-20 on a 41-yard field goal. And then probably the game-changing moment was early in the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 8, Mahomes would throw to Travis Kelce for 19 yards. However, he would fumble the ball, and it would be recovered by the Bengals near midfield, actually at the Chiefs side of the 47. So that was a game changer as the Bengals would use up a lot of clock, 10 plays, and they would take a 27-24 lead. Burrow would throw to Chris Evans. That would give the Bengals a 27-24 lead. And yeah, Chris Evans, that was his first touchdown of the season, and really hasn't played much all year. So in the probably the biggest moment for him in his young career. And so there was still lots of time left, over 8 minutes, and 10-play drive. Uh, and Bucker would attempt a field goal from 55 yards, but he would miss it. Uh, so that was costly. And there was about 3 minutes, 3:20 left, and the Bengals were at their own 45-yard line. We had all three timeouts, so we had to try to hope the Bengals could either not score or only score a field goal. And then right after the 2-minute warning on 3rd and 11, Burrow would throw to T. Higgins, uh, and that would close it out. Uh, we had no timeouts, and the Bengals could run the clock down. So, man, disappointing. And ironically enough, 27-24, that was the score of the AFC Championship game last January. So, and yeah, the score when we faced the Bengals in the regular season last year was 34-31. So, they've all been by 3 points. So, but yeah, so just a rough game. That fumble by Kelsey was definitely costly. Uh, and Mahomes 16 of 27, 223 yards. Joe Burrow 25 of 31, 286 yards. And they were without their running back Joe Mixon. And they've had Samaje Perine, and he would rush for 106. So, and Chiefs, Kelsey, only 4 catches for 56 yards. MVS, 2 catches for 71 yards. So, and sack for George Karlaftis, the rookie. And yeah, so we're 9-3. And well, we'll face the Denver Broncos next week, who are having a brutal season. And Mahomes has never lost to the Chiefs. The Broncos, though, nearly came back and won against the Ravens, but they fell short 10-9. So, and Denver has averaged about 17 points a game, which is just crazy. So, and also with this loss, the Buffalo Bills have now taken over as the top seed in the AFC, with the Miami Dolphins also losing to the 49ers. So, but still, lots to be played. So, I think we'll bounce back next week. So, till then, Comics Bigger saying go Chiefs.